What's up, Internet? It is still raining, so no joyrides for us, unfortunately, as much as we want them. But we are here in the town, doing town-related activities. Any treasure today? Wow, Pearl won the fishing tournament. Good for her. But no treasure. It happens. I don't have to be happy it happens, but it happens. Okay, this stuff we can sell. We have for shirts. A star shirt. And a gray tartan. Neither of which I think are really my style, so I'm okay with selling them. Let's go to Nook's. That's right, it's the last day. It's raffles. Oh, they've got an NES. That's exciting. It's exciting that they have an NES. I don't have all the tickets for that whole slot, though. That slot is useless. How many chances do we have? We can't use that, obviously. Or that. Okay, so we got 3 chances. 4. 4 chances and 4 leftover tickets because I'm an idiot. I kind of want that NES, but I'm not sure what it is. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next town over and see what they've got. And then we'll chuck our copious amounts of tickets towards whatever seems cooler. Because right now, all he's got is an NES game. I don't care about the samurai armor, I've got it. I don't care about the green whatever that is, because who uses green furniture, really, in this economy? No one. That's the answer. No one with taste, anyway. It's bad taste to have nothing but green furniture in this economy. Alright, so the train's arriving. Now, again, ideally, we're going to find more NES games, because NES games are fun. And I really have to get back to playing Punch-Out! I'm just really kind of pressed for time right now. Someday we'll beat it. Someday. Someday we'll actually get back to playing it, too. Maybe. Possibly. If I can be asked. Anyway, we have got to see if Nook has anything better in the next town. And you know, the sad thing is, it wasn't until I walked into Nook's that I realized it was the last day of the month. Which means tomorrow's a holiday for everyone. That's kind of nice, I guess. Okay, so we gotta deal with Rover. Roverington Cat. Let's see what Rover's all about. I'm betting he's gonna say the things he always says. After slowly trundling towards us at the speed a snail would be envious of. You're so slow in all sense of the word, Rover. I'm taking a trip. Actually, I've just decided to live on this train from now on. I've decided to be a vagrant. Okay, let's see what Nook has. Now, because we can't sell anything to Nook, our ability to actually, like, do anything today is kind of limited. Well, let's see what we can do. I forgot I had that fossil in my inventory. Alright, so what does Nook have today? Yes, it's the fishing tournament, which means I can't do anything here either. I can go look for bugs, but that's about it. Which, I mean, there's still a bug or two we need, but... Okay, anything cool? No. Okay, so my town's Nook's is the Nook's we want to go to. That said, he does close in about 20 minutes. But we have a little bit of time, so I fear we walk around and see what we can see. I'll take that. And I'll take that. Let's see if we can find that one cicada we're missing. I think that'll be our, like, mission for the day. That and hopefully winning that thing. I'm gonna leave that digging thing because we can't get rid of fossils all that well. Same with that. That was probably the thing we wanted to capture because I'm an idiot. Okay, we gotta find ourselves some fishing villagers that won't do anything for us. No, we gotta find some specific insects. I wonder if Rover, yeah, thanks Rover, you've ruined my day another way. by sneaking into what I was talking about when I meant Gulliver. I wonder if Gulliver can show up on a day that's a fishing tournament as well as a sale day. Because he seems to be able to show up with other special visitors, but whether this is considered a holiday or not, I'm not sure. If it is, it's a non-standard one, so that might not affect the rules, I'm not sure. It'd be cool to see him, though. Just for that confirmation. That's not what we're looking for, that's a beetle. Blue butterfly, come here. Got you. And I only want you because I know you sell for a lot of bells. Alright, well, we can go chuck those in the garbage because we don't need them, but... again, I think what we're going to do is just wander around for like the next 10 minutes or so. See if we can find that cicada. Don't care so much about that glowy spot. That's a cicada, but it's not the one we're looking for. We've got the robust, the brown, and the evening. I can't remember what the last one is, though. But I know there's 4. Okay, so next we're going to go to the dump, just so that we can get rid of this crap that I can't do anything with. No, no, no! Ah! That was a banded dragonfly. That's the, like, hardest to catch bug in the game. Because first of all, it's rare. Second of all, it shoots from one side of the screen to the other and then immediately despawns. And also, if you move faster, it decides to move faster and just disappears. That's not the dragonfly. So you kind of just have to be slow and wildly lucky. But they have yellow and black stripes. Not going to do anything sitting on an acre with a cliff because it just fly over our heads, as we've experienced with butterflies before. Like that. There's another one, huh? Maybe we're getting lucky today in that we're completely missing them, but they're spawning somewhat often. Is that the one we need? No, that's not the one we need. We have that one. Okay, so right now we know there's at least 2 bugs around that we need to catch. It's a blue dragonfly, we don't need that. And there's Tortimer. Thought I heard footprints. Ideally, what you'd want to do is find like 4 side-by-side acres that don't have too much in your way, so you can just sort of get to the center, see if anything's there, and then move on. Now, of course, the police station's here. That kind of puts a damper on that plan, but it's still probably some of the best acres we're going to find, just to respawn acres like this. You wouldn't ideally want to use one that has like the river running through it, because that would just slow you down significantly. I can't believe we've seen not 1 but 2 banded dragonflies. That's really cool. That's a large brown cicada, isn't it? Yes, it is. There's a spot to dig up. And just because that's in a place I will never look again, let's just be honest, it's buried behind a tree. I will dig it up. Ebony piano. We actually already have one of those. We got rid of the drone beetle because we don't need another one. There, now we still have 1 inventory slot. That said, we are still missing a banded dragonfly. And unfortunately, the way to go after a banded dragonfly is basically just to chase it down and get lucky. Which is bad for a lot of reasons. Because, I mean, if we're hunting any other bug, we have to go slow. And not charge around full speed. That's not what we want. Butterfly. I believe that is a robust cicada. Don't need him. You know, it wasn't until this time that we played this game, like this year. That's the cicada we need. And by the time we get there, it'll be despawned. I'm sure of it. But our hopes and dreams ride on it, so we have to go after it all the same. Charge! Yeah, it's gone. I'm not surprised. This game seems to despawn stuff after you go 2 squares away, but maybe even a little less than that, but it's still kind of annoying when you finally see what you're looking for and you just can't get it. Not unlike that emperor butterfly that spawned above a house and just flew in a circle. You know, there's just degrees of that being the worst thing ever. Come on, Mr. Bug. You're not what I'm looking for. I can tell because of your call. You're not the dragonfly we're looking for. I can tell because of your color. And your pattern of your carapace. That's a brown cicada. That ain't it either. That's a darner dragonfly. Unfortunately, it seems our quest for dragonflies and things that aren't cockroaches seems to be failing rather hard, but this does at least give us some information. Specifically, that the darner dragonfly is available to us. Although I'm not sure if it was available with the cicadas or if today was the first day it would show up. I mean, just wandering around. It's difficult to tell. It could be like a low spawn rate thing, which I think it is a very rare insect. Alas, I think we failed in our attempt to get an interesting bug today. But we still have to go and do the lottery. And like I said, this crap isn't interesting, so it's time to go back to our town. Which makes me sad, because I'd like to keep looking for the bugs that will haunt my nightmares because I can't catch them. That's a darner dragonfly, not a banded. Alas. So it's time to head 6 hours into the future and go back home. And see if we can win ourselves an NES game that I probably already have anyway. But I mean, it's a better prize than any of the crap Nook was hawking here today. Come on, train. Okay, now we just have to deal with the very slow transition to going back home and talking to Rover. As much as no one wants to do that ever. Alas. Life is difficult when you have to deal with Rover, which is every day for us. But on the bright side, at least we'll get a shot at some NES games. And we'll win it, and it'll turn out to be DK Junior Math. Again. To be fair, I already have all the best NES games. The only one left that really super interests me is Excite Bike, maybe Clue Clue Land. Because all the other interesting ones are either unavailable or require, like, an action replay or e-cards, which, I mean, I don't even have an e-reader. I don't know anyone who ever had an e-reader. And that's why we'll never get to play Legend of Zelda, short of somehow me falling face first into an action replay device. Okay. Please go away. There we go. So we have 9 minutes before Nook closes shop. I don't think we're going to be too pressed for time. A little sad that we didn't get the insects we were looking for, but at least we are armed with information that they're available now. Let's not destroy our garden. Work hard on that thing. And hey, maybe tomorrow we'll get some more gyroids. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so hopefully it's not an NES game we have. And if it is, at the very least, don't be DK Junior Math. And, you know, let me win it. That would be nice. Hey! Go team. Got Excite Bike. Well, I did that. And I think I have everything else here, so I guess, unexpectedly, we will be going to the next town over again and just wasting my tickets on whatever crap I'll probably not win from Nooks. Just for the sake of, you know, getting something I don't have. But we got Excite Bike, that's fun. I like Excite Bike. Go away, drone beetle. You're not an insect we're looking for. Alright, now my inventory is currently very full. So we're just going to drop a piano here. It's not going to take up any space, as pianos often don't do. In case we need some inventory space, let's go back to the other town and see if we can get something cool from there. Problem is, you know, they're in the middle of the fishing tournament, which means we can't do much over there either, other than just walk around and look for bugs. But on the bright side, it gives me more chances to find bugs. And it's slowly building up points on my frequent train riding card. 2 more and I get a free sub. I can move a sub right now, actually. I haven't had a sub in forever. Alright. So, back on the train. We got the cool thing. First try, which is impressive, seeing as up to this point we have done nothing but lose every time we've entered one of those lotteries. Except the time DK Junior Math was available, in which case we won that. Oh, hey. It's Blanca. We're gonna have to draw on her face again. What are we gonna draw today? I think I know what I want to draw, because I think it would be fun, and it'll help me work on some perspective stuff, so let's try it. Okay, Blanca, you've got no face. Okay, so... yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, so... Ooh, I don't want spikes like that, that's not good. What we want... something like this, I think. Just cut this over this way. Over, down, and over, down and over. We go like this. There. Now we're about to 3D-ify this thing. Go doot 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 doot. Whoopsie. It's more square than I wanted that to be. Let's see if I can tweak that. Instead of there, let's try a slightly steeper angle. Something like that would be good, I think. Now we have have to just get this back down to here. That's a straight line, right? Perfect. That doesn't look jaggy and terrible at all. And I think we'll go straight down here. Less horrible. Oopsie. Okay, that's not bad. Need some black. That's better. And I think these would work well. Square, I think, is better. These. Black. Her face is now cheese and crackers. Just in case she gets hungry. Alright, well, now we're back. I guess first step now is to go to Nook's and do some Nook stuff. Make some inventory space so we can try and catch bugs again, I guess. I genuinely never expected to come back to the same place twice in one day. Nope, I don't care what you give me, just give me something cool. Nothing. Please don't make this trip a waste of time. I don't want this trip to have been a waste of time. Nothing. So sad for me. I didn't win. I only won Excite Bike. I won the classic hutch, which I think is a normal piece of furniture anyway. Okay. Okay, well, you know, we won twice and we won the important thing. Plus we made inventory space. I guess it's time to go bug hunting again. Come on. Let's find us something we don't have yet. Preferably something dragonfly or cicada related. Because those are what we need. Large brown cicada, don't care. Come on. Where, oh where are we going to? Blue butterfly! Get back here. You. My cat's looking at me like he wants something. Do you want out, Mr. Cat? Or do you just want up? I guess Mr. Cat wants up. Alright. You can hang out on my lap. Just, you know, don't make it hard to do stuff. Because it's not hard to play with a cat sitting on your arms or anything, batting at your controller. Just makes it extra challenge mode. There we go. Still gotta find that cicada, though. And if we could find that dragonfly, that would just be awesome. Leopold. Well, Pierce is still here. He hasn't moved out. That's a big plus, I guess. We still haven't found ourselves a dragonfly. Or even a dragon. The lack of dragons this game contains is somewhat disappointing. There's Tortimer. He's unflappable. You can hit him with your bug net as much as you like, and he's completely not flapped. That was probably the cicada we needed. Okay, I think that's the one we need. Question is, where is it? Alright, there it is. Let's not freak it out. And catch. Ah, it's an evening cicada. We already have those. No, I think the one we're looking for is like tiny and black. It looked kind of almost like a beetle, but it made sounds. People are making a lot of noise upstairs. Come on, Bugaboo, where are you? Everyone's fishing. It's so exciting. That's not the cicada we want. My cat is looking at that cicada disapprovingly. Alright. The question is, are we actually going to find a bug we need today? Because that would be nice. I'll probably give it about maybe 5 more minutes of just wandering around. See if we can find anything interesting. But unfortunately, this is like the problem with fishing tournament and events in general, is just they kind of supersede your ability to do anything. Drone beetle, don't care. Scare it off just to feel better about myself. Banded dragonfly flew off before I could catch it. Didn't realize you could chase them into adjoining acres, though. If nothing else, we're learning. We'll be armed with information that will make our next encounter far more prosperous. Go away, drone beetle. No one likes you. There's another one. Cockroach. It's interesting how many different sound effects they have for beetles. Because they all sound actively very different, which is kind of cool. Pond strider. But not seeing our missing cicada, nor our dragonfly friend. Cockroach. Yeah, the cockroach sound effect is a lot lighter tone than, say, the drone beetle. And the cicada sounds entirely different. Although they all seem to sound vaguely similar. Okay, that's the evening cicada. Yeah. We don't need him. Let me just make sure. Yeah, no, we're still missing one. Come on, bugs. Drone beetle, go away. Much deeper tone than the cockroaches. Excuse me. In fact, I'm allergic to my cat, and he enjoys sitting on top of me when I do stuff. So I have to deal with everything, including allergies, all at the same time. But I love the little smelly guy. Evening cicada. It's up here. There it is. There it goes. Didn't really need it, but still. I don't believe we're going to find this bug today. I mean, it's not surprising or anything, but still, I'd like to get it before it becomes a problem where, you missed out on the bug, so, you know, wait a whole year. I don't want to wait a year, I want to just, you know, get the bug. Purple butterfly. I think these are worth like 2,000 bells each. We got 3 of them now. Cockroach. There's everyone's favorite bird, Buddy. Here, Buddy, who's a bird? That's a darner. I don't need that. Ladybug. Goodbye, Ladybug. That is the same sound effect as the cockroach, though. It's interesting that they, like, actively try to add different sound effects to stuff. Even though the same one would basically work. Although I think the bigger beetles have the same one as the drone. It's a little deeper. There's Leopold. Here's a butterfly we don't need. But I mean, there's not much else we can do today other than look for the bugs we're missing. Don't need an evening cicada. That's a common dragonfly. Don't need him. And there. Come on, butterfly. It's Tangy's house all over again. It's just out of reach, and there's nothing we can do. No matter what we do to try and change things, it won't ever change. Ah. You're a mean, stupid butterfly. And transitioning the world doesn't seem to actually do anything to make our lives easier. Why would it? Why would life ever be easier? That's just a crazy concept. Alas, I fear our chances for a banded dragonfly are unlikely today. Hey, they're both happy they're now enjoying a shirt I designed so long ago. Good for them. But no more bugs for us. Unfortunate, but it's a part of life, I guess. Area seems to be empty of insects as well. Alright, let's go home. Play a little bit of Excite Bike. But at least we're armed with information that we can get these insects. And that is a step towards something. I'm not sure what, but something. Alright, train. As I wait for the train to pull in, I'll just pet my cat, because why not? He's a good cat. He deserves pets every now and then. And now we have to deal with everyone's least favorite cat, Rover. Okay, so at this point, I guess the most interesting game we can get left is like Clue or golf, I guess. Neither of which are terribly interesting. Clue-Land's okay, but I wouldn't say it would set the world on fire. Yes, it is odd. However, I'm talking to you with one hand right now. I cannot be bothered. There's a much more interesting cat I could be paying attention to right now. So I am. Okay. Okay, let's go plop our NES stuff down. Of course, why would I throw Excitebike on the ground like an idiot? I really need to clean this place. Okay. I already have Excitebike, don't I? Yes, I do. Still the best thing we could have won. Let's play some Excitebike anyway. I forgot I had this. I will challenge because Excitebike. Full of bikes that excite. And you just have to manage your temperature, your thrust, and your speed. And of course your time. As well as your angle of landing, if you wish to succeed at Excitebike. It's actually a really exciting, well yes it is a really exciting game, but it's also a really complicated game for a game so simple. And I think that's part of what makes it so great. First of all, track creator, but also just how impressive the mechanics and fairly solid physics in this game are. How it incorporates the terrain as well as your angle of attack for your landing into whether or not you succeed. Yay! Try next track. I'll do just that. I once played a pirate version of this, which erased Nintendo in the background. It changed like the color of the grass and it turned your bike and biker into a car. And it was weird. It played exactly the same. It just didn't make any sense. Let's not completely blow out our engines. Oh, that's a problem. Hurry, 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 hurry. I could probably survive another crash, but why would you want to? Whoa, I'm surprised to survive that. Oh. I think rank 1 was 10 seconds. Yeah, it says that in the background. So, yeah. Goodbye, rank 1. Rank 2. Alright, well, we made it to 2nd place anyway. Try the next track. Only because the game insists. Why is the ground blue, exactly? What the hell's with that crowd? Oh, these things have such weird geometry. And they waste so much time. But I think that's part of what makes it so brilliant, is really trying to minimize the mistakes. And if you're going to make mistakes, really know where it's good to make mistakes. And not completely just whiff everywhere. Oh, yeah, we ain't getting past this level. Oh, look at that huge amount of time wasted. And of course, you never want to do that. Yeah, I think we're quite likely not going to make it past this round. And there's a place where you really need your booster, because without it there, you will just soak up so much of the time loss. I'm surprised we made it past that. It's my lucky cat. Sitting on my arms and playing with my controller while I'm trying to play this. Alright. He's making the impossible possible. Oh yeah, these things. Okay, so these things are interesting, because you can pop wheelies in this game, and if you pop a wheelie at the right time, you can basically just step over those things without them being in any sort of obstacle. But it's really difficult to do that. And if you don't, then that happens. Alright, there we go. I'm running low on time. Oh. Alright, we might make this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thruster, thruster, thruster. I need more thrust. Oh, yeah, that jump was one that we shouldn't have taken. And you know, this game had a course creator. That's pretty impressive for the time. It didn't have a way to save your courses, which is unfortunate, but there weren't too many NES games that were capable of saving information. Aww. Aww. We're too bad at Excite Bike. Our bike, it just doesn't excite. I guess we can sell this one now, since we already have one. Whoopsie. Unfortunate, but, you know, these things happen. And, you know, maybe it'll stop raining tomorrow. Maybe we'll actually get a chance to properly look for gyroids, or maybe find those 2 bugs we're finally missing. Tomorrow's a holiday, too, so... I don't think it's an in-game holiday, because this game doesn't recognize Canada Day. It does recognize the 4th of July, though, which is kind of hypocritical. But I digress. This has been another day of Animal Crossing. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream so that you know when we go live. Because we do this every single night, as well as doing other things during the week when I have time. Plus, should have done Pokemon last night. Hopefully tonight. Neighbors were kind of loud last night, so I didn't. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see everything else I do, which is, at this point, over 1,200 videos waiting just for you. And not just Animal Crossing, but pretty much any type of game you could ever think of playing. Seriously, there's something there for you, I guarantee it. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do the best of what I do to the best of my abilities as I flub my words, because talking is very, very difficult. Plus, you get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things like when your cat decides he wants to lay on both of your arms and play with your controller while you're trying to play stuff and commentate over it, because that's a thing that happens. Cats are funny like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.